because Pat Buck made his presence felt, and just when it looked like the odds were too much for our TV champ Mike Mondo, Jamin, a guy who squared off against Mike Mondo, inexplicably aided Mondo in the victory. Who knows what's going through the hands of all of us?
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the OVW Television Championship. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by J.D. Maverick, representing top shelf talent, Pat Buck.
And take a good look at this new outfit here. These new outfits are made. Their fashion designer Styles Bitchley from San Francisco working overtime. They're some good looking outfits, baby.
I thought they were from Europe, the outfit.
Not this particular one. Styles Bitchley from San Francisco.
And here comes
There's your homework.
the fightingest TV star in the history of this great company. A man that has turned down no challenge, ducked no competitor. Keep in mind, not only is he defending that title each and every week here in the Davis Arena, but he's doing it on the road. He's taking the Mike Mondo TV title tour on the road, defending it each and every night in the various towns of Kentucky.
And for Mantown to pound the baddest man in OVW.
His opponent from Long Island, New York. He is the reigning and defending OVW Television Champion, Mike Mondo.
Well, I finally cornered Mike Mondo. I'm ducking all my phone calls. I saw him in the back before the show. As you know, I get here bright and early. And I pinned him up against the wall back there. I said, Mikey, what's the deal, man? I've been trying to call you. Why ain't you been? Oh, well, King, I didn't have reception down in Florida. I was down in Florida with a title fight. And my phone service. So I must have been in the air. He had 1,015 excuses, none of them good, as to why he hadn't been taking my calls. Getting mealy mouth with me.
Yep, basically the scenario that happens to every man that you've ever been involved with.
Well, that's his personal life.
What about you? I don't get involved with men.
The police department, we would call that your MO. Everybody leaves you. Everybody wants to get away from you. You owe everybody money.
TV title on the line.
Got a lot of nerve.
On paper, this is going to be an exceptional match. I got to assume Pat Buck with that a little bit of martial arts in his repertoire, a lot of ground and pound in his arsenal. Mike Mondo, so versatile, has so many different plays in the playbook. He can take it to the air, he can take it to the ground, and he can be one of the best strikers in all of OVW. One of the greatest, well-rounded athletes I've ever seen in professional
Right
wrestling.
now, he's ready to take it to the Omega Man, Pat Buck of Top Shelf Talent. Your main event of the evening.
And just
More
pacing
than that,
back
he's
and forth.
underestimating. I know what
Shot
Styles
here
Bitchley
promoting
charges.
Maverick and all of the dollar bill tip.
Mike Mondo ready for this matchup. Mondo in no rush, though. Keep in mind, Mondo is a distance athlete, a distance competitor. He trains and hones in specifically on endurance so he can have these long matches. And so that the longer the match goes, the more it favors him. There's a little bit of the martial arts I was talking about from PB.
Well, what if the
talent?
wrestler you're taking on has mastered the art of ending matches quickly? All that endurance ain't going to come in one bit for you, will it?
If Pat Buck blows a kiss to someone there in the front row, he better have his eye on the man that's in front of him, Mike Mondo. That little shuffle kick into the upper right thigh of the television champion, Mike Mondo, as these two OVW superstars circle each other.
Interesting little bit of history as you see Mondo grabbing the boot. Mike Mondo, Pat Buck, both originally from the Long Island, New York area. They've encountered each other before a number of years ago in the New York professional wrestling scene. So it's very interesting to see both of these men at what some would consider starting to peak in their career, having to go one-on-one. Who is the better man? Who has learned more? Who's bringing the experience to the table? Who's taking home the TV title?
Well, Mondo got off.
Kicks are flying, shovel side kicks are flying.
Mondo got off a lucky kick there. Give him the slight edge this early in the match. I'll give you that.
Well, here's why I'm not necessarily going to do that, Kenny. Because look, Pat Buck has his tag team partner, JD, out here. That is an intangible. Already JD talking strategy, talking a game plan with PB. So you never know. And you got to
playing a manager's role. You got a problem with that?
They'll
Well,
park up to the A count.
Mondo might.
Had enough, and he brings the Omega Man in. Oh, and a chop from the television champion.
Mondo had any friends, he might have somebody staying in the corner with him. I used to be his friend.
Look at Mike Mondo. He likes to dictate the pace of the matchup, likes to keep it slow when he wants, keep the impact high when he wants, and does not mind having a long competitive match because it will favor him. They're up and over the top. Mondo able to think on his feet, able to plan 3 or 4 maneuvers ahead of time, and able to switch it up if things don't go according to plan. Just such an impressive athlete. Is Mike Mondo. The proof's in the pudding, Kenny. How do you like that?
Well, what I'm seeing so far I don't like because Pat Buck laying out here on his back and Mike Mondo acting up there like he just accomplished something. Match ain't over yet.
Maverick pulling Pat Buck back up, trying to get the focus back up in Pat Buck's eyes. Right now, Pat Buck is just taking advantage of this count that Bill Clark's got going on. Mondo comes out, goes after Pat Buck, but he has to keep an eye on Maverick. Oh, created the opportunity, but Mondo saw that coming. Pat Buck breaks that elbow and nobody home.
The longer Mondo stays on top in this match, the more in his head he thinks, you know what? I don't need Kenny Boland's advice. I don't need his help. Well, right now, he could sure use my help.
Mondo saw Maverick coming, but the distraction from Maverick allowed Pat Buck the opportunity.
Kick him again. Kick some sense in him.
A short clothesline and then the boot into the face of the television champion, Mike Mondo. Buck rolls Mondo back in. He realizes that Buck cannot win the TV title without having Mondo's back on the canvas. Here's the opportunity. Hooks the far leg. 2 and the kick out for the champ.
Mondo was a decent human being at all. My birthday was Monday. He would have took me to dinner around here somewhere, but oh no, nowhere to be found. Wasn't taking my calls, hiding out in Florida. Should have thanked me for all I've done for him over the years.
This is reminiscent of the late great
Where were you, Baltimore? Where were you Monday?
I didn't get the call. There's the cover. 2.
Dean.
Mike Mondo now kicking out, muscling through it. And you got to think, Mike Mondo, how much has the wear and tear come down upon him after defending that title so many times back to back? And will he be defending it? Will he even be TV champion, or will PB be TV champion this coming Tuesday, March the 24th, when CM Punk returns to the Davis Arena? That's right, you heard me right. Former world heavyweight champ CM Punk comes back home to OVW. It's a 4:30 autograph session, meet and greet session, followed by OVW action at 7:30. That's Tuesday, March 24th. $15 admission. Come meet CM Punk.
I don't care about that. CM Punk's another one that never signed with Bowling Services, so I could care less. And all I know is that Mondo ducked me, you ducked me, Gene Hill all of a sudden didn't have phone service where he was. Nobody contacted me on my birthday to take me out for a nice dinner. Not one of them.
There's the cover. We may have a new TV champ. And Mondo fighting out of the punishment. And how smart is Pat Buck?
Serve him right to lose.
Goes for the offensive maneuvers, the strikes, tries to go then for the cover. Can't put him away, so he immediately slaps on this hold. Look at Buck with the body scissors trying to compress the air, the oxygen, out of the midsection of Mike Mondo while isolating that head and that arm. Mondo has nowhere to go.
That endurance training's really kicking in right now, ain't it, Baltimore?
What a special night we've had. We've had a lot of great action. This special 90-minute version of OVW. And when this is over with, don't turn your TV set off. Keep your eyes open for what's coming. Hold on. Mondo working his way back up.
90 minutes, my eye. We're on for an hour and a half tonight.
Look, I caught it right on cue. Right on cue. JD sees the opportunity to turn the tide for PB. And that's the whole point. Top shelf talent, Dino, they pride themselves on being the best. But you got to have the credentials, and it's not just in the athletic ability. It's not just in the the outfits. It's not just in what you say. It's what you do. And indeed, if PB became TV champ here tonight, Top Shelf Talent would have a very, very big feather in their cap to what they claim, and that is being top shelf.
Maverick creating this opportunity.